Payam Abdi is an Iranian-American man who lives in Franklin, Tennessee. From just a quick glance, you might not realize how interesting of a life story Payam has. In 2003, Payam fled with his family from Iran because they were being persecuted for their religious beliefs.
I'm born in Iran. I'm Iranian. I born in Hamadan. It's a city on the west of Iran, and I was there when I 45 years old, and then we decided to got out from the country. The reason we decided to get out because we are Baha'i. We always was worried about the future.
Payam and his family were being persecuted because they were Baha'i. Baha'i is a monotheistic religion founded in the 19th century in Persia. The religion emphasizes the spiritual unity of all humankind. There is approximately 5 to 6 million Baha'is. Baha'is live in more than 200 countries and territories around the world. However, the Baha'is in Iran are perceived as a threat to the country's religious establishment. As a result, Baha'is have faced persecution such as loss of jobs, properties, and inheritances, discrimination in education and employment, faced excessive violence, arbitrary arrests and unlawful trials, and even thousands of Baha'is murdered for their beliefs. Payam and his son Farhan remember the persecution they faced before coming to America.
I remember we lived in the same, it was like an apartment. We lived there, my grandmother were upstairs. I remember the police came and took my grandfather one time. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and they searched the house.
Islamic regime began in 1979. They captured and murdered 220 Baha'is with no reason. Just the normal people. They were normal people. They didn't do anything.
Many Baha'is like Payam only know about America from what they've seen in the American media.
Because we didn't have any idea about this country. Maybe just from the movie we knew the America, and we didn't have any idea. So at first we arrived here, we had a lot of concerns, but little by little, step by step, we got better.
According to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, or NHCR, the number of Iranian refugees to come to America at the end of 2010 was 68,791 Baha'is. After fleeing to Turkey and living as refugees for 3 years, with a Catholic Church charity as their sponsor, Payam and his family moved to America.
We went to the United Nations, and we presented a case to them. And then there was the American Council, and then they sent all our papers and everything over there, and then they had a couple of interviews there, and then a little simple medical.
According to Payam, it is common for Baha'is being persecuted to move to America. In fact, several of his family members have moved to America also.
We had many relatives and friends here. So we
We
chose the Nashville as well.
like 2 of my aunts here, my uncle's wife in Minnesota, my other uncle's in Minnesota, and my other aunt, my dad's sister, is also in Franklin.
Payam and his family say they are very happy to live in America and to have escaped the religious persecution in Iran. They say it is a big part of their lives that they will never forget.
Now we feel we're free, we're not under any pressure. So for this reason, America is a land of freedom.